if we think about the last 10 years, what's like our biggest, can't believe this is really happening moment?
I don't know, because I feel like there's so many.
I can't even think right now. I mean, okay, let's just start listing the things that have happened the last 10 years. We did the NFR fashion show collab with Rodeo Quincy,
That was pretty cool.
the Here's to Her.
Right.
And then having the three moms walk, having Miranda Lambert's mom walk, Ella Langley's mom, and Lainey Wilson's mom kind of ended they closed out the show. That just felt really surreal. And then we did Miranda Lambert's record, her new record label recently in Austin. So we did Big Loud Texas, and it was kind of had to be all those things, had to be big, loud, and very Texas. So we did that recently, and that was really cool.
That was cool, and with the after party there after the Band Together Texas concert was pretty amazing. It's all the big dogs of Austin were at this party in the place we created and raving about it.
Yes.
That was pretty neat.
Yes.
Part of the magic of Junk Gypsy is that we just couldn't predict where we are now. I mean, we started out traveling the roads, and we did not live here in Round Top. You know, we were in Northeast Texas. And then we kind of landed in College Station for a little while. We were only online, and then doing shows. And we kind of like to pretend that we were rock stars. We like to pretend that we were a band, even though we have no musical skill at all.
Jolie and I, every time we've been somewhere not in Texas, like New York or LA or somewhere north of Texas, people ask us for years, "Are y'all a band? What's y'all's band?" So we apparently have perpetuated our alter egos into our real life.
I think that's the thing though with Junk Gypsy is like nothing has been predicted. There was no business plan. Which I'm not necessarily saying that's a good thing, but there was no plan. I think we just opened up. We just kind of, almost like figuratively, and literally driving down the road, and we would just pick up opportunities. And we rarely said no to in any opportunity. Some we probably should have said no to, but we rarely said no. And it's just led us down a whole path.
And some we should have said yes to.
Right, but we've rarely said no.
That's true.
So I think that's kind of what we just couldn't. We never tried to predict anything. We just kind of opened it up to see what would happen.
I think when we really knew, like, we're kind of like onto something. I mean, really, I can go back to like the first 5 years. Jolie was still getting her master's in nutrition, which we obviously don't need, but we do eat pretty healthy. But I remember in the first 5 years, I realized like this could be the thing. Like this could take us places because all of a sudden everything was magic, and I was loving the life. And so I started saying to Jolie, like, please, you have to come work with us. You have to come do this with Mom and I. Like, I think we could just make this could be phenomenal, like. And so I think really within the first 5 years, I realized this could be something that could change our lives, And then of course after Jolie came in with us and we did all the things we've done after that, it's just, I don't know, I'd say after we did the book, like when we did our book, so last time we did COWGIRL Magazine, our book was just coming out, and it became a New York Times bestseller. And so I think that really catapulted the business into a lot of things that have come since then. And you know what? Our fans and our customers, they are dedicated. They truly are. And I mean, they've just followed everything we've done and promoted us and have stood by our side. And so without that, I don't know, we couldn't have done it.
I would say scaling actually happened because right before COVID, the Buc-ee's buyer was in the Junk Gypsy store, and I happened to be at the front door kind of. I love greeting people as they come in and then telling them thank you as they're leaving. So I was at my post greeting and saying thanks for coming, and the buyer was walking out, and we just started visiting. And then from there it was like, we need to do something together. And she was like, yes, we do. And that's why I'm here. And then COVID hit. But then during COVID, she called and she was like, we've got to do something together. And I was like, well, we can't give you the product you need at the prices you need. We just don't have that type of scaling capacity. And so she said, well, if I can help with that, if I can put you in touch with people to help you with that, would you be interested? And we were like, and why the heck not?
And truly, the Buc-ee's was like, that was during the early days of COVID when everybody thought like how are any businesses going to stay afloat, And Buc-ee's was committed to the fact that we were a Texas business, that we're woman-owned, that we're both Aggies, because they are too, and they were like, basically not going to let you go down without a fight, and they just kind of were like, we have to get this product in the store, and we're going to stand behind it, and that kind of really opened a whole other door for us, and started the wholesale side of our business after that. And currently, we are Buc-ee's #1 gift vendor, home and gift, so that's pretty phenomenal.
We met Quincy of Rodeo Quincy in 2016 at our book release. We had we did a book signing at NFR and met her then, and she's just so precious. We fell in love with her. We loved what she was doing. We were so excited for her, and she was so complimentary to us because she's younger than us.
Well, and it was her and her mother that kind of started the business together, and we started this business with our mom, so we felt like our immediate
We were
kinship.
kindred spirits.
Yeah.
So then she came here for our antique show a few years ago, and then from there she asked us to collaborate with her and be a part of her fashion show, her rodeo to runway fashion show in Vegas, and we called it Here's to Her, and that was really a dream. And when you ask about the big things we've done over the past few years, that's one of the biggest to me, because we haven't designed clothing much yet. We haven't dabbled into that. It was something we always wanted to do. So it was really exciting to do it, to partner with her, and then to do it in that capacity, and somewhere like Vegas felt really epic and really dreamy and really big.
And there was a lot of amazing women involved in it. And then on top of everything else, Carson Kressley from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, he reached out and asked us, could he host it? And we were like, oh my God, this is like a dream come true.
So now we're buddies with Carson.
Yes.
He's our brother from another mother.
Yes. We have been approached by different collaborations over the years, and we kind of go with our gut on that, on what feels like the right fit for us, because it has to be right for our family. If it's right for our family, it's right for Junk Gypsy. But yes, Makers Collective, they approached us about doing a bedding collection, so that's just coming out like this month. We're super excited about that. It's we got to put a lot of our dream patterns and ideas together for that collection. And then we've partnered with Ida May, which is a Texas-based, woman-owned Texas-based company, and they produce quilted jackets and luggage, and so that has been just phenomenal, and that's also in all the Buc-ee stores.
And all made in Fort Worth, Texas, all made in America.
Yeah.
So it's been such a fun partnership. It's really let us be as creative as we want to. With Ida May and with the bedding line, we've just been able to just really, I guess, spread our creative wings on those things, and it's been a lot of fun. We love collaborations because it gives us an opportunity to kind of, creatively challenge ourselves and do something new. I think we would probably both define a great collaboration as one where we build a great relationship and also get to create a product that we both love. I mean, 'cause there's certain things that are very true to Junk Gypsy, like cowgirl boots. I mean, those are just part of our heart and soul. They always have been and always will be. And we've had a collaboration with Pottery Barn, with QVC, now with Ida May, of course, and our bedding line. So it's all about building good relationships and then also loving it being part and true blue to what Junk Gypsy is. The answer to are we crazy is absolutely undeniably yes.
Yes, we are crazy.
We are crazy.
Like that is a key. You know what? That is a key part to being an entrepreneur or an artist or anybody that's kind of pursuing your own path. You got to be a little bit crazy. If everybody else in your life doesn't think you are crazy, then maybe you're not on the right path. But I mean, yes, Jolie and I, and our parents work with us every day. Like we own a hotel now. Like we never thought that, this was the weirdest thing ever, and it's been like the greatest thing ever. We never knew that we needed this, and it kind of gave us a place to like really showcase Junk Gypsy style and welcome people into our world. And so the Wonder Inn has been the thing we never knew we needed. And yeah, we've added to it now. We added Thelma's Garage. We did a tribute to Thelma and Louise. Thelma and Louise, we've always said, are kind of like our, like our co-pilots, like our spiritual advisors. And so we really wanted to do something that paid homage to that story in a really cool way. So we've got Thelma's Garage. We've got a farmhouse on the property that's a 1952 Sears kit house, and we tricked it out. It's like the anti-farmhouse because it's kind of rock and roll and got some crazy things in it. So
Longhorns in the pasture.
yes, oh yeah. And now we have a herd of longhorns now, and you know what? Longhorns, the Texas longhorn, is on the critically endangered list. And so we feel like, you know, we're doing a good thing for Texas with this herd of Longhorns on the property.
Probably one of the most important parts about Junk Gypsy is our mom. I mean, we would not be here today without...
And y'all better tell her we said that.
Yes, we need brownie points. We would not be here. Junk Gypsy would not be here today without Mom. I mean, she's the one that encouraged Amie in the beginning to leave Austin and to just kind of do her own creative thing. She has out flea marketed us from the beginning. I mean,
well, she used to take us, that was as kids.
Oh my gosh, she would wear us out.
She took us all the time she would take us out of school to take us to go thrift shopping. And like, we didn't have any new clothes basically. Like, we would go and to all these secondhand stores and like estate sales, and we would like find these amazing cool clothes. I mean, so, and she would always give us money to spend, and so she really kind of instilled that in us at a really young age.
She's the OG creative spirit here. I mean, she made my necklace. I mean, like, she's just, that's Mom, you know, but she also keeps us all in line.
Yes, she does. We have a really good crew. Jolie and I are still in charge of everything creatively, and we still basically run the business. Our dad works every single day, and he's kind of like our business manager. And he's going to be 80 this year. So, but no, we still are in charge of everything pretty much creatively and like the direction of the company. So,
but we do have a great team that helps with a lot of things. But we're still super small. I mean, we probably have 15 employees total. So,
we started doing the Round Top Antique Show probably 25 years ago, and of course, it has evolved in a whole different way at this point. And we feel so happy for what's happened, how it just continues to grow. And the women that pilgrimage here, I mean, it'll be like generationally, it's kind of a thing that women do. And so we have girls that shop with us now that are just like, they're like in their early 20s, and they'll say, my baby room, my nursery when I was a baby was Junk Gypsy. You know, and so we've kind of been here through, you know, generations of women at this point. And for us, it's just like a phenomenal thing to see.
And the best part about the antique show really is there's something for everyone. It doesn't matter. If you want to find garage sale, you can find garage sale. If you want a $25,000 chandelier, you can find that too. So there's old, there's new, there's everything. It just depends on what you're looking for. And there's all kinds of kinds, and that's the best part. We did not realize the Practical Magic party would take off like it did. We just thought it would be fun because we love Practical Magic. It's two sisters. It has my bestie Sandy in it, and but so we love the movie. So we just thought one year we were going to have a silly little Practical Magic party. That party became so big. We ran out of food in like 30 minutes and drinks. Like the food vendors didn't have anything left quickly.
Yeah, it was like it was just like this cultural phenomenon. Like, I mean, people were literally going crazy for it, and we had booked this Stevie Nicks tribute band. And anyway, so after that, we were like, okay, this is big, and we can't do, you know, 3 huge parties during the antique show. This Practical Magic party we didn't realize how big it was going to get. So then we realized, okay, so let's just combine this into the fall prom, because otherwise we're doing these 2 huge parties back to back. And so anyway, now it's a Practical Magic prom. And there are like, the front yard at Junk Gypsy there's like 600 witches in the front yard. It is really something to see. Jolie and I grew up working together because our parents were self-employed. So we get this question a lot, like, how do you work with your sister? But you know what, I don't think we know any other way. I mean, it's really the way we grew up. And then we went to college. I mean, Jolie's 2.5 years younger than me. So I always say she was 2.5 years late to work. So Jolie had some catching up to do. But we went to college together, and we lived together in college, and then we worked together. Our houses are beside each other. We vacation together. We are just...
Dang, I need a break.
We are literally, now that you mention it, we should like...
Let's do separate vacations.
Now our kids have been raised the same way we were raised, in a family business, in a family that kind of does everything together. And so it's kind of neat to see that. And the thing is we're different than regular sisters because we don't just see each other at holidays. We see each other, the good, the bad, like we're trying to make a business run every day. Like when COVID hit, you know, we're just like, you know, we're just, you know, in the ring fighting together. I mean, like the family, we're in each other's corner all the time. And that's the amazing thing about a family business. So really in the beginning, you know, it was mostly Texan women, you know, for the most part. But nowadays we see people from all over the world. it's not unusual to walk in the store. Like I was in the store a couple of weeks ago, and there were 3 different groups in there. And one group was from Mexico, one was from Australia, and the other one's from New Zealand. So, I mean, it's interesting to see the reach that after 28 years in business, the reach that it really has had.
My big wish for Junk Gypsy in the next year would be, I'd like for us to start a podcast. That's what I'm trying to convince. This one's never listened to a podcast.
Oh my God.
And I always have a podcast on, but I think we could have a really fun podcast.
Here's the thing. Jolie and I don't hear each other talk near enough that we just need to get on a podcast and just hear each other talk, just all the time.
So I got to convince her that we need to start a podcast. We need to start book 2.0.
Well, we're in talks about starting another book. That needs to happen.
Yes.
Who knows? We might do TV again. That might be something we consider doing. Who knows? But really the thing is with Junk Gypsy is we really do feel like a lot of things have come our way, and just because of the people we know and the things we do, and so we're kind of always open to what might be next. We've got a couple of goals on a couple of things.
We do. Well, we'd like to do another boot line with Junk Gypsy. We'd like to do the podcast. We'd like to do a book 2.0.
So
those are all pretty doable, I think.
I would say currently on my hit list, one of the things is Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson and Kelly Slater are putting in the Austin Surf Club. And so on my hit list is that they need to get us to come do the music lounge there. And a very Texas kind of, because that's our whole thing, we're kind of hippie Texas. That's our vibe, and that's perfect for the Austin Surf Club. So that's on my hit list. So Matthew, call us.